before it starts.
So dramatic. Almost drowned me in the, what's it called?
Does it taste bad?
Top.
Just tastes like air.
Cool.
Because my brother has that. What if there was a flavor? Bubblegum smell.
I'm so excited that I forgot if I take it.
I'm Meredith Miller, and I'm here for the Gleason Elementary School. Casey Bunty, our librarian, is at home with her brand new baby boy, so I'm lucky to be here representing our school. The Gleason team consists of Emma Anderson, Cece Bugby, Charlotte Magnus, Chloe Peacock, who could not be with us today, Iman Shukri, Abby Smith, and Tanya Suti-Pantapont.
After the clue is stated and the request to name that book is given, there will be 15 seconds to give an answer. If the spokesperson is speaking when the bell sounds, the answer will be considered. Teams do not huddle until the entire clue has been stated and they are requested to name that book. The spokesperson of the team will stand and state a title. Listen carefully and think before you answer, because all of the words of the title are necessary. After an answer has been given, you may not change any part of that answer. Clues are used once. If a team does not give the correct title, the title will be given by the judge, and the next team will have a new clue. Teams must listen carefully since clues will not be repeated. At the end of 10 rounds, the judges will tally the score and the winning team will be announced. The team will receive the regional trophy. Audience, at this time, we would like to ask you to please silence all electronic devices. Please hold all applause or cheering until the end of the contest. 1, Black Elementary. He wore a white suit every summer because his wife said it made him look young. Name that book.
Bambino and Mr. Twain.
That is correct. Hamilton Elementary. Comets are considered dirty snowballs that soar through space, leaving glowing ribbons of dust behind them. Name that book.
A Rock is Lively.
That is correct. Bain Elementary. When he was 10 years old, he was hit in the head by a mule. This could have killed him. He spent 2 days in bed healing from the injury. Name that book.
Looking at Lincoln.
Correct. Hemingway. If you can master it, you will not only save your mother's life, but you will gain a great and glorious power beyond anything you ever imagined. Name that book.
The Ballad of Knuckle McGraw.
I'm sorry, the correct answer is The Stonekeeper. Adam Elementary. The pigskin is loose and it looks like he's going to grab it. Name that book.
Zero to Hero.
I'm sorry, the correct answer is The Day Roy Regals Ran the Wrong Way. Gleason. Today was an exciting day. If all went well, 3 men would land somewhere no one else had ever been. Name that book.
The Moon Over Star.
Correct. Robeson. He and his dad were made blood brothers of the tribe after they arranged for a buffalo herd to be donated to it. Name that book.
Close to famous.
I'm sorry, the correct answer is Hanging Off Jefferson's Nose.
Gleason. One of the girls from the freshman team told her she would never be any good. Coach only picked you because you're new and she felt sorry for you. Name that book.
Drive to the Hoop.
Correct.
He gathered the box, the bag filled with teeth and skin, and the scroll, but he tucked the gem into his pocket. Name that book.
The correct answer is Jeremy Thatcher, Dragon Hatcher.
Robeson. Gleason. The idea wasn't to sell lemonade. The idea was to make news. The money will come later. Name that book.
The correct answer is The Kid Who Ran for President.
Robeson.
Cat and Mouse in a Haunted House.
Gleason. Americans could not have been more amazed by her accomplishment if they had read that a horse had hit a home run or a baby had been elected president. Name that book.
The correct answer is Queen of the Falls.
There were strict rules to follow in his presence. If his guest spoke to him without permission or did not bow the proper way, he could have killed them. Name that book.
A Crazy Day with Cobras.
Correct.
Robeson. A book that held a clue. You should have been looking for a book that held the quilt. Name that book.
The Case of Mistaken Identity.
Correct.
Robeson. While creating the art for the book, Gleason. During the huge storm, the dam broke, sending a wave of water heading straight for the ranch. All the cage doors and pens had to quickly be unlocked. It was the only hope to keep the animals from drowning. Name that book.
World's Greatest Lion.
Correct.
Robeson. He had a bag of donuts. I did the only thing I could do and inched my way over to him and begged. When you beg in a cool way, it's not begging, it's staring. Name that book. I held the mouse up to my nose and took a big sniff. Whoa, what a great smell. Even better than fish. Why didn't they make toys for kids that smelled and tasted good? Name that book.
I was a third grade science project.
Correct.
Robeson. Gleason. They had to play rock, paper, scissors to see who would pull the ropes and who would move the pipes. Name that book.
Benjamin Frankenstein lives?
I'm sorry, the correct answer is The Fantastic Secret of Owen Chester.
Robison.